is somebody who said they got ran off from a certain church because they ride a Harley and have long hair. Oh my God. If you could have seen what this church looked like in the 70s, we probably had more leather and bikers and long hair, and no one was ever told, change the way you look, don't ride a motorcycle. I could care less, neither could God. It's only the moronic people who get hung up on exterior appearances which have nothing to do with what's in here. So to this person, ordinary man, that's what the church is supposed to be, welcoming regardless of what you look like. And if you have been run off from a certain church, seems to me like you had good luck. Okay? All right. Now I gotta tackle all these, so there's two more here. Somebody commented on my social media page here. I mostly share your opinion of McDonald's, although I enjoy an Egg McMuffin on occasion. I don't know how we got... All I said was how many people have been served versus some ministries that say who's been saved. That was my comparison. I wasn't talking about the food, all right? Jeez. But this person said that I said we have no right to know who will be saved. Doesn't our spiritual awareness give us a good idea of those who will be saved and those who won't? No, absolutely not. And if you think that, get rid of that idea. That means that you have the spirit of judgmental criticism. And I'm sorry, that is only God's prerogative to know. You don't get to judge that. You know, you say, well, people say, well, it says somewhere that we're going to judge, we're going to rule, reign, and we're going to judge along with Christ. Yeah, that's in a future time, but right now, you don't have the right. Like the person that's on this social page talking about riding a Harley. There's your judgment. People do this all the time. No, you don't have a right. And actually, if you really want me to be honest, how dare you even think that you have a right? Because no one can know what is in your heart. No one, only God can know that. So maybe somebody walks around and they've got a real gem of a personality, right? Well, that's not very Christian. I don't blah, blah. But I'm sorry, you don't know. When God is working on, remember the message of the potter's wheel, the clay on the wheel? God takes us all where we are, and he begins work. If we will yield and still stay malleable to his molding. So no one has the right along the way to say, hey, I think that person's saved and that person's not, because you have no idea of what God is doing in that person's life. It may not appear as though God is doing a thing. So to this person and to the rest of my listening audience, no, you don't get to do that. That's why churches become toxic. They start deciding that we've arrived and you haven't, so we put a label on you. Be very careful about that. You never know. The Bible does say, we don't know. You're supposed to kind of be careful because you don't know at what time you could be entertaining angels unknown to you. You're unaware. So I'd say exercise caution here.
This house, magnify the Lord, lift up holy hands, our hearts in one accord.